GTA is taking over. You'll get a cease and desist to get that invoice to you guys real quick. Hard live, kinda. Just like shit. Well,
Yeah.
damn. First podcast of 2026. Sheesh.
Damn.
Money and Motion Mondays. We're back already. We took like a day and a half off. uh,
Not
but
even joking. That's crazy.
uh, but we're back. We're back with a fresh new episode for first episode of 2026. And this episode we're gonna kind of keep it more straightforward or streamlined. We're gonna just be talking about our goals and introduce what you guys may have already heard of, but the new brand name, and it's Greater Than Athletics, GTA. You wanna talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, so the whole it's basically we're pushing the same message, right? But it's greater. It's greater than, right?
Yeah.
And I guess our tagline is where you can be greater than your yesterday, which is something that we've really embodied in our own personal lives, where we're trying to improve every single day and build every single day just better habits and being consistent, building that consistency with those and just spreading it out to the world. It's something that
Mm-hmm.
we've always held each other accountable for. It's like even even when we were younger, it's like, okay, dude, well, let's keep pushing through and be better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Maybe it's crazy because we've been living by this for like 20 plus years, and we're kind of at the stage where it's like, all right, now we're pushing boundaries. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that's essentially the message behind the brand. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's super exciting, actually. We know exactly our plan. I think some of our first goals we've kind of already gotten together and we're structuring it right now, but we've gathered like our business plan and our whole year planned out actually and broken it down into like by quarter, by month, down to like the week where we have like a schedule set in place already.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we're gonna bring you guys along this journey. It's gonna be
Yep.
exciting. You guys are gonna see every bit and detail. We're gonna be super transparent with everything like we've always been.
Yep.
And I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
I'm super excited. Um, you know, kind of just adding to what David said, like our whole goal with Greater Than Athletics is, you know, just really trying to fill an opportunity that we see in the market with fashion and athletic wear, which is, something that we kind of learned as we were progressing in our business venture, with like owning a clothing brand. And essentially, what we're trying to do with Greatest Athletics is, we're trying to create a community of people that are driven, want to try to pursue freedom, want to be free, feel confident in themselves, have drive, and just that go getter mentality, and also at the same time provide premium quality clothings for attainable prices.
Hmm.
I think a lot of the times we see these big, athletic brands pricing, competitively towards other big brands' prices, right? So what we want to do is provide similar, if not better, quality of garments, that they're using, and have it at a, I'm not gonna say like at a super super cheap price, but we're gonna have it at a cheaper price. So that way, you know, we can show you guys that, it's bigger and greater than just, the money or the company. It's about the community and ensuring that our message is getting from the brand to you guys, and empowering every individual that we come across to, like, this is why you should buy this, you
Hmm.
know? So that's the connection that we're trying to build with you guys.
Yeah,
Because
we want the people that can't afford certain brands, like versus saying, like the Nikes, the Jordans, like those are some items that we can relate to, where like we were younger and our parents didn't have the money to get us those certain things. It
mhm,
was like, nah, bro, we're going to Payless right now. Like, let's go.
mhm. Yep.
And I that
Yep.
that's basically where that stems from, right? Like we want to be able to we want that little kid to say, "Mom, Dad, I want the GTA, say, shoes," right? And we want it to be where it's affordable and you're gonna still get the same quality as the top tier brands. And that's
Mhm.
where that stems
Yeah.
from.
So that's kind of like our connection to our vision, just to be like completely transparent with you guys. Like
Yeah.
that's how we kind of are going into this, right? We're trying to keep the highest quality with the most affordable prices, right? But also staying transparent with you guys, right? Like it is a business and we still have to, like, in order for us to run a business, we do have to like make some type of profit. So that's where I say, like, we do cut costs in some places, but take profits in others.
Hmm.
Um,
Which is something that we've actually stayed true to since we started anything.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, I keep looking at my phone in case you guys are wondering, but I just have some things written down that I do want to cover, so that way we, give you guys the best, image or description possible of like what GTA is going to embody. And just kind of some philosophy and visions that we have for this brand. It's, we want to build community, we want to attract and create discipline, individuals, people that are wearing our brand or want to be a part of the community, or just are supporting the community or brand, is disciplined individuals, right? People that are trying to learn that skill, because it is a skill and it's something that you have to work really hard to and for, to like get that. It's not an overnight thing, it's not a 1 month thing, it's something that's really difficult to attain on a consistent basis. We want
Hmm.
people with drive. We want people that have greatness or believe in greatness within themselves. And maybe they don't believe it, but we can help you, through our brand, find that greatness within yourself. We want people with integrity. Integrity is super important, because just as transparent as we are with you guys, you know, it's just like showing you guys the authentic side of not just the brand, but us as people, that we want you guys to see. And just to really feel like, it's not like, it's like robots behind this. We're real humans. You guys are real humans. So we want to really try to keep that, connection with you guys. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but freedom, right? We're gonna have the freedom to really express ourselves with these garments that we're creating for you guys, and we want you guys to really feel the same connection with the garments. Of when you wear it, you feel something and some type of connection, whatever connection you may feel when you wear it. But we want you guys to have that freedom of whenever you're wearing a hat or shirt or shoes or sweats or whatever the garment is, and you wear it and you're confident, you feel good about wearing it. When they say,
Hmm.
when you look good, you feel good, kind of thing. So, um yeah, we don't
That's
want you
funny.
guys to be buying these things to like just hang them in the closet and not wear them. We want you guys to like wear them and tear them, and
Hmm.
add that, nostalgic feel to it, or whatever feeling you feel
Hmm.
for it. So,
Yeah,
um
that's exactly what we're gonna be doing with them too. So
yeah.
I think that's also something that's very important when like we said, we're trying to build this community. Where on our social medias we post pretty much every day of like even our own daily struggles, right? Because not only are you guys trying to build that discipline, just because we're in this position doesn't mean we don't struggle with the same things you guys are struggling.
Yep.
So like there's days where we talk about it all the time where I sit in the car and I just look at my shoes like I don't want to put you on to go into the gym or to go run. So
Mhm.
being again super transparent with our own struggles also is how we want to connect with you guys.
Mhm. And then another one is respect. We just super big on respect. We try to respect everyone with, that golden rule that everyone knows about of like treat others the way you want to be treated. Um,
100%.
being disrespectful doesn't get anyone anywhere, and like, we want to try to build again same community around respect, no matter what your situation is, what struggle you're going to, what mistakes you made
Hmm.
in the past or have recently made or whatever. Is like we're gonna treat everyone with respect, and like we're here to grow together and uplift people versus bring people down. So
Hmm. Yeah, that's super important.
yeah. And then lastly, just everyday excellence, like I think right now going into the beginning of the year and everyone's trying to set these New Year resolution goals is
Mhm.
everyday excellence, I think is something that myself and probably even David have like this mentality of like you gotta wake up every single day excited to do something that you love, right? And if you're not doing something that you love, like you gotta wake up with the mentality of like you yourself are an excellent person and you're gonna go out there and like make the best of whatever situation you're in. And slowly those positive thoughts and that excellent mentality is gonna get you to where you want to go, right? It might not be today, tomorrow, in a week, a month, or a year, but you know, starting with every single day, you have that excellent mentality. Um, there's just no way you're not gonna like eventually attract that. It's just a law of attraction. Um, and so being like a brand of fitness and positive mentality, health and wealth and whatever comes with, this brand, we want to just have that everyday excellence mentality of execution at the highest level possible while feeling confident and, all the other things that I mentioned prior. So, you know, our vision, have a like more formal vision here for us is to become a dominant athletic fashion brand recognized for providing the highest quality athletic garments and at competitive prices while fostering a strong inclusive community. So, like we said, guys, we're really taking this next step and our journeys for building this brand super serious. And like we built a probably 10 of 15 page business plan, super detailed, involving numbers and marketing strategies and our company goals and like from 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year goals. So it's super detailed and it took a while to put together. So we want you guys just to really see that. Be ready, get excited, stay tuned, turn your post notifications on. Be ready for the stuff we're gonna be putting out because we are gonna like 10x our production. We're gonna 10x everything. Our customer to seller, us or cu- customer to brand owner connection. We're 10xing everything. We're not taking any shortcuts. We're being patient. We're trying to just really put the best out there for you guys. So we really hope that you guys, get excited just as much as we are, starting the new chapter and um, hopefully you guys get something real soon. Um, but yeah, you want to talk about what some of our kind of more general goals are without giving too
Yeah.
much away.
Well, I think I think every brand kind of could like relate to this specific one. So I think one of our more like generic goals is like gaining our followers, right?
Hmm.
On our like social media. Um
It's not just followers either. We're trying to gain community followers.
yes, exactly. Yeah, like real genuine people that don't just that are not just following just to follow, that are actually like we talked about, that are trying to build that discipline, that are not only intrigued with like our whole story behind the brand and whatnot, but that are
Hmm.
just trying to be greater than, right? That's one of our big goals. Like we've done pretty good doing that already, but like we said, we're trying to 10x everything. So that was one of them. We want to hit by the end of this year, 2026, 10K followers.
Yep.
Um,
We're at 1K right
we're
now.
at 1K right now.
We need 9K to go. So that's about 1K a month followers.
Yeah.
Honestly, we
Which,
don't know how we're going to do it, but with the support of you guys, I'm sure we're going to be able to accomplish it. And then there's nothing that GTA is not going to be able to accomplish this year. As long as we put the work in, we
mhm.
put our heads down and, we follow our philosophy and our vision that I just talked about. I broke down every single word that we're incorporating into our business. So as long as we follow that, I'm pretty confident we'll be able to make anything happen
Oh
this
yeah,
year for sure.
definitely. Yeah. Especially now, like with our posts, we have a whole posting schedule that we're gonna follow by, and everything's gonna be 100% like story driven. Like there's not gonna be random just posts of
Mm-hmm.
random stuff, right? Of the garments or anything like that. Each post is gonna have a story behind it, or multiple posts that are gonna have a whole storyline that's driven behind it
Mm-hmm.
to help build that community also.
Yeah.
What's the second one?
Um, our second one is, well, damn, I don't even know
Well,
if
there's a couple. We have a lot,
we have,
honestly.
yeah, we have a lot. But essentially our goal is to well, one of our goals at least is we want to do a total of 4 collections this year. I know it
Hmm.
doesn't sound like a crazy amount of collections, but with it just being me and him and us trying to really create a, as professional as possible and as real as possible with the highest quality garments and the whole 9 yards essentially. It takes a lot of work. We have to film, we have
Yeah,
to edit, we have to direct ourselves, we have to figure out, production locations, and all these things cost money, right? Like upgrading equipment, buying equipment, booking a studio or whatever. So, um, all these things take time to put together, and with it just being me and him, we work full-time jobs. We just want to make sure that we space each drop out with enough time to not have to feel rushed in order to not compromise the quality of anything
yeah.
from, production, recording, editing, the website, the garments. Like we don't want to compromise any aspect. So
And it's a lot of work, guys. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't, honestly, like, looking from the outside in, it really does not seem like a lot of work. Like, a lot of people, I've had people at work, like, say, like, oh, like, that's easy, like, you're
Mm-hmm.
just recording and posting. Like, no, like, we literally will we will have the storyline written out. And that's just for starters, right? You get your
Yep.
story written out. Okay, we decide what location, depending on the weather, okay, well, what are we gonna wear? Then we finally get there, and like Bruce said, we have to do the production. And again, it's just two people, like there's only so much that we could really get to. So, like sometimes it'll take more than one day.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it does take more than one day, like being realistic.
Yep.
And that's just that. And then you got to go through all the footage, see what's good, what's not good, editing it. Okay, now that you have that completed, like, okay, something that we've been doing a lot more now is like thumbnails, how we're going to attract it, what's going to grab people's attention. How does this tie in with our actual story or our message? Like everything that everything factors into the story. Like,
Yep.
so it's a lot of work. Um, but yeah,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
make it
we're
happen.
doing it
Yeah.
now,
We're gonna make it happen.
we're
There's no
doing it now.
excuses. That's the part of, you know, taking on this challenge, right? Like this is why we're documenting our process because
Yes.
there's gonna be times where things don't work out, right? Like, but this is why we are bringing you guys along so that you guys can really see the authenticity behind, our brand from square one, right? We want you guys to look back at the end of 2026 and see like, dang, like they started at 1K followers and They had no products out. They had no videos, no nothing. And what we want to show you guys what's possible as long as you stay disciplined and consistent and stick to the plan, essentially.
Mhm.
Um, but again, right? It doesn't happen without your guys' support. So we really need you guys already that are following us to lock in, share, comment, like, tune in. Like these things really, really help us.
Yeah.
We don't make any money from any of our postings, so the sharing and the commenting
Yeah.
and the liking really does help us just to get exposure. Um, so if you really genuinely follow and like want to be a part of GTA in that community, yeah, just that's the best thing you can do for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything gets reinvested
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. Without sounding too like ask you for like, oh, go like, follow, subscribe. Like, we're not. If you don't want to, you don't want to, right? Like, this is for those people that really believe in the vision and the goals and want to be a part of this GTA community. Because this is not gonna be for an everyone. Like, this is not for everyone. It's just
Yeah,
not.
straight up.
So, um, respectfully, if you already not interested, you can hit the X, deuce out, no hard feelings. But if you're still interested and you like what you're hearing, then cool, continue listening.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, let me speak on our next one actually. I think this next goal that I'm gonna touch on, I think I'm most excited for.
Ooh.
And it's to host our very first
Oh,
our
yeah.
own hosted pop-up event by
Mm-hmm.
the end of the year. Our first one
For
as
sure.
GTA. That one I'm excited for just because we've hosted like hikes and like runs and stuff before, and like I think just the knowledge that we have and knowing how to like kind of like market that idea,
Yep.
now taking it and as we progress through the year, building that hype, I'm excited to see where we land at. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
the most we had at one of our like hikes or runs was like 15 people. So I know for sure.
And that was when we had like probably only like 500 followers,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is like
crazy.
sounds like maybe to some of y'all a lot, like 500 people, only 15 showed up. But you guys got to think about it. Even people that have like 20 million followers, probably only like 5 to 10% of those followers actually engage in their stuff.
That's true.
Um, which when you're in that large of a scale, like 20 million people and 5% of that is like a really big number technically. But yeah, just to kind of put perspective and not trying to like justify our numbers or anything, but just it's greater than what a lot of people
We say
think
that
it
for
is.
everything,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. It's greater than what a lot of people make it out to be. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But yeah, I'm hyped,
anyways,
dude. I'm
yeah.
so hyped. I don't know. I could already envision like just a crowd of people, and I know anything over like say even if 20 people show up, dude, I'm gonna be happy as fuck.
Yeah.
Just because it's gonna be like our first one, the GTA, like I could just envision it
Well,
already.
honestly,
I'm
the way
hyped.
we're
That's the one
going,
I'm
like
ready
it's
for.
gonna be it's gonna be a crazy turnout. Like I already know this year is gonna be a whole 360, and just like our work ethics and the level of attention to detail we're putting into everything, and just the production quality and everything we've been investing, um, is really really gonna just pay off, and I just feel it in like my bones. Like literally, I just know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we came up with the name Greater Than Athletics GTA, like
It's clicked.
instantly we knew that like there was something special with this name, and like we just tripled down on putting everything into it. And when you feel that, like, I don't know if anyone else out there has a business that's watching this, but I'm sure when you guys thought about your name or your idea or whatever, like, you just know when something is really gonna work. And this is like the feeling that we have with this.
Mm-hmm.
So failure is not an option pretty much for us. Like, it's gonna work, and that's that.
Yeah.
um I'll talk about another goal for us, with all the positive things that like I know we're gonna be doing and be able to accomplish. I think one of my personal most exciting things for me, and maybe this is like because we always talk about it, and we've talked about this like since we started, you know, in the very beginning, like 2 years ago, like doing business, and it's to get our like either own company house or our like or a little warehouse
Oh
or like
yeah.
an office, something in the along those lines, whether it's an office, a warehouse, or a house that we can put like and operate out of. You know, that's like a crazy goal for us, and like we've always talked about it. Like
Yeah.
even when we were like dead broke, we
When
would
we
be
were
like, "Yeah, we should
negative.
go, we should go get a warehouse."
We
Had no money
literally
for.
looked up the amount in the area. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
we had literally no money to our names and to the business, and we were like, we should go get a warehouse. Obviously, like
Uh,
just kind of like BSing and just talking out of our ass, but um, it was more of like just planting the seed, right? Like, hey, we should think about this. Like, we should start setting these type of goals, and it was more something that we skimmed over. We would kind of mess around and bring it up, but you know, with you know the new year coming and GTA being created, we've been really intentional with every single thing that we talk about. Like, it's not no more like we're messing around about things. It's everything that we say, we're genuinely being like 100% serious about shooting for that goal. So when we were writing our goals down, we were really like, okay, what's a realistic thing to shoot for? Based off what the work that we're gonna be putting in, right? Because you could only achieve the goals if you're putting the work in, being consistent, and you're like
mhm.
you're staying on top of everything you're supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And that's super important when I think that's something that we've for sure we definitely learned, right? It's like writing our 5-year goal, 3-year goal, 1-year goal, and
mm-hmm,
then not only that, but you really have to break it down to the day of. Because if you
mm-hmm,
don't break it down into day by day or yeah, day by day, and it's not written out and you don't physically see it, it you kind of it's very easy to just kind of skip over it.
mm-hmm.
When you see it written out in paper, you start like kind of taking accountability and like, oh shoot, dude, next Sunday we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to do that. And you just check it off the list. Check it off the list. Next thing you know it, you're 3 months in and you have your first drop, right? Which is it's kind of actually crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
It kind of just hit me like these are some things that we just didn't do before that now we are doing. And even now, like there's stuff that are checked off of our list already to
Yeah.
this date,
Yeah.
which is
I know.
shoot
I was up
crazy.
till
Oh, dude, you're crazy.
3:45 last night, literally changing a bunch of like legal stuff in our business, like behind the scenes in like an LLC and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I was literally up to like 3:45. I think is like the last time I checked the
Dude,
time.
yeah.
And then I couldn't go to sleep after that. Like I was laying in bed and my mind was just going like about ideas and other things that we need to do. And I was just like, all right, I need to like turn my brain off. But
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
things like that, like that's the excitement behind this. Not that we didn't have it before, but we're really excited and we just want to know, like, want you guys to know, you know, the steps we're taking.
Yeah, he's not even joking. I don't know if y'all can see that. That says I think it's like 2:30 a.m. 1 1:30 a.m.
I was at 1:30 a.m. and that was the first filing
What
that
the
I had
fuck,
to do.
guys?
And each one takes like 30 minutes.
Dude, you know what's so funny about that is, well, damn, I'm gonna get fired. I should have been or writing my order for my 9 to 5 job, right, or my day-to-day job, whatever. And I was actually I was editing the fucking thumbnail for our Friday vlog. So stupid,
Yeah.
but it cracks me up because I was working on that and I saw his message come in and I instantly thought like this crackhead, and then I realized, oh well, what am I doing right now?
Yeah. Working on the
That's so
same shit.
funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's the dedication that it takes, though, right? Like it's you're gonna when you're really invested in something, and have like and you're fully believing in this and you're doing it, like it sounds bad, but you start just focusing on that
Yep.
100% of the time, like where you can't sleep or where you're doing stuff at work when you probably shouldn't be, right? But
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy, dude. It's a trip.
Yeah. But
Damn.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can see how excited we are to like really kick this year off already with, excitement, with the drive that we have and the determination of really creating this new brand and even more than the brand, like a community, GTA greater than athletics and bringing you guys along with us. Like, I think that in itself is like super, super important for us. Like, just creating that community. Even if the community is only 500 people, like 500 real supporters
Dude.
this year,
Yeah.
that for me will be more than enough. And like, it'll also mean more to me than 10,000 followers of just people like we were saying earlier, people just following us, but just watching us,
Oh yeah.
non-active supporters. 500 actual supporting people is gonna mean so much to me, and like, if I miss that 10K goal, which I don't think we will, but um, that's just like the level of you know importance that has to us.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, actually, it's crazy too, because like every time like I see engagement with our stuff, right? And like even on like these videos, like our last two videos, like we had like engagement in the comment section, where it's like the people saying like, thank you for everything, or thank you
mhm,
for the motivation, like you guys are gonna can't wait to see what you guys have going on for 2026. Like even if it's just two comments that are like that, like
mhm,
it goes such a long way where it's just
yeah,
like, okay, you know what, dude? Like this shit is worth it because we're actually making impact on these people's lives,
yep,
which is like again the whole message behind GTA.
yep,
And those little things, like it really goes a long way.
yeah.
I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, that impact itself, like seeing the impact on someone, is super rewarding for us. And I think that's the reminder all the time of why we do these things. Um, and it's not like I don't want you guys to get that wrong idea of like, oh, you guys are only doing it to get like your egos up and stuff. Because I feel like a lot of people can misconstrue that of like, you guys are doing this for like the like good deed clout kind of thing, but that's literally not the case. Like we said in our story in the beginning, growing up, we didn't grow up like super rich. I grew up in a really big family. He grew up in a big family. And it's like, um, our parents had more than their hands full. So, you know, yeah, when we were growing up, it was always like the cheaper stuff we were getting, which was fine. Like that, in my childhood really helped me appreciate the value of things. And
hmm
so now I want to, the reason why we're doing this again is to reiterate is like we're creating something to help people feel that, appreciation towards what they're getting. Um, but
Yeah, that's actually something that we've always embodied, even as kids. Like if there was anything that one of us needed, like, oh, bro, I need help with this, like, okay, I got you, bro. Or
mhm,
hey, can you, if whatever it is, right? Like we were always there to help each other out, and not only just us in general, but like with our family. Like I know if even if one of his family needed help with something, like we
mhm.
rebuilt my grandparents' roof, like we didn't get paid
Yeah,
for that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and Bruce was just like, yeah, bro, let's go knock it out,
yeah.
like,
And that was after like a pop up and everything too. We were like, yeah, dude, let's go.
yes,
He was on like no sleep. He had went from work to the pop up to go do construction.
back to work.
Yeah, back to her. But yeah, dude, it's like it's literally just family for us. Like we want to build a
Yes.
real family with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And to his point, I was there. I mean, I know this guy my whole life. Like he's my brother, and like his family's my family too, and vice versa. And so when we were there, literally, like we were just having fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were recording. I'm sure you guys saw some of those clips on the YouTube
It's
video we
funny.
posted. If you haven't, go watch it because it's kind of
That's
funny
actually
and
funny.
creepy at the same time.
Don't remind me.
But but we were literally up there just having fun, like building a roof and stuff, not even like learning as we were going kind of thing.
Yeah.
Uh, and so we're trying to just replicate that with you guys and our brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's something we've always done. Like even before, like if we weren't even recording, we would have done it before. There's so many other things that we've done that no one has ever seen, and
Mm-hmm.
again, like sometimes I think I guess talking like this in general could seem like a ego booster and shit like that, but with us it's genuinely
Yeah.
like authentic. Like we've been like this our whole life. Like there was days where I would wake up and this dude couldn't come outside to play before sweeping the yard or the front yard. So I'd be like, damn, bro, fuck it. We knock it out together.
Yeah.
We go out and play. Like it's just little things like that.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
Damn, threw us back to the to the ages where we had to help each other clean
Dude,
before going to
yeah.
play outside.
Sweeping the freaking street, even though there's a sweep cleaner.
Yeah. Damn, that's funny. But yeah, this is gonna be an exciting journey. Greater Than Athletics is gonna take over the world. Nothing is gonna stop us. This is just the first video of the year, of us talking about our business, and we just kind of want to talk about like some of the goals we set, because I know that a lot of the people out there right now are setting like their own personal goals, or maybe their business and personal goals, or maybe they're setting a goal to start a business, right? So we kind of want to bring you guys along with the beginning of our new journey, and hopefully motivate some of you guys to start a business, or even motivate you guys to set some, more challenging New Year's resolution goals for yourselves. Um, and we'll be giving you guys updates. Next podcast we'll be going back to kind of more business related stuff, to kind of keep you guys more in the loop of our strategies and stuff like that. It's still going to be the journey, but we're going to be transitioning it more into our marketing strategy, our directing strategy,
Mhm.
our like how we're building the brand. So if you guys do have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to mention, let us know in the comments. Let us know in our Instagram. Hit us up, DM us. We really like interacting with you guys, and showing our appreciation back. For supporting, whether it's just through a like, comment, subscribing, sharing, whatever that is. So that way we can continue to do these videos that you guys allow us to do. But yeah, I'm excited. GTA is taking over.
So hyped, dude.
It's copyrighted already. Sorry guys, can't use it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
y'all are done those.
yeah, so yeah, don't play with me because you'll get a cease and desist. um, um,
My bad, y'all.
I'm about to get that invoice to you guys real quick. Um, but all right. Well, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh my
GTA is
god, that
taking
one took
over.
me out.
As you
Sheesh.
can see, dying on the
Excuse me.
truth out
My
here.
bad. That's crazy.
But hell yeah, we'll catch you guys real soon. And GTA,
Yeah.
we out.
Peace.